30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Kill him."
All right, just waiting on Jordan. Again. Jordan taking over where Colin left off. If you want. All right. Yes, Marshall's going to be Terry, Rob, and Scotty.
J-Lo.
All right. You're in race 2. And I believe race 4. All right. Marshals, please. Marshals, please. Maybe you should go Marshall. You should go Marshall right here. All right, you guys ready? I got no Marshals. He's right here. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, caution, caution. Huh? Yeah. All right, drivers. Jordan, Larry, Scott, and Tony. Jordan out early. Larry to the point now. Jordan dropping down to the basement on a 19-second lap.
4 minutes left.
All right, hot lap. Scott Callum 12.4. Larry 13 flat. Jordan with 11.9. Tony with a 12.8. Jordan, I don't think that car's ever lost a race. I'm just saying. All right, so we got Scott, Larry, Jordan, and Tony. Is that my car? Oh, it's not my car? It's your car? All right, Larry still rocking that Porsche 962. That thing looking really good. Oh, Tony getting tangled up with Jordan
3
right
minutes
there.
left.
Tony, which body's better, C9 or C8? All right, Scott, Jordan, Larry, and Tony racing it up right there. All right, drivers, we're just past halfway. 2:20 left on the clock. Your race leader, Scott Kellum, out front. Jordan in that number 2 spot. Jordan with that hot lap, 11.8.
2 minutes left.
Kellum with a 12.1. Tony, 12.6. Larry, 12.4. All right, drivers, 3 down, 2 to go. Kellum, 24.508. Jordan, 23.506. Tony on a 21.505. Larry, 21.512. All right, drivers, 1:30 left. Kellum, 24.508. Jordan, 23.502.
One minute left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 4 down, 1 to go. Kellum on a 24.508. Jordan, 23.505 flat.
$45 seconds left.
All right, drivers, less than 40 seconds on the clock. Kellum, 24.507. Jordan, 24.511.
30 seconds left.
All right, 20 seconds left. Kellum, 24.507. Jordan, 24.509.
15 seconds left.
Oh, Kellum, 24.508. Jordan, 24.509. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, keep going. Your name is called. Done. Everyone is still live.
J-Lo done.
Jordan's done.
Rchq done.
Kellum's done. Tony's done. And Larry is done. Jordan narrowly right there. 24.507 with the 4. Kellum, 24.507 with a 6. All right, up next, Super Stock.
Race number 2. Super Stock.
Jordan, Rob, and Terry.
J-Lo. Rob Allen. Terry Callow.
It's full. All right, drivers, up next, going to be Super Stock.
One minute to the start of the race. $45 seconds to the start of the race.
What?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, Super Stock?
$15 seconds to the start of the race. Terry Callow. J-Lo.
All right, I need marshals from the last race, please. Larry and Scott. Marshals, please. Where's Mr. Alexander? Yes, please.
Rob Allen.
All right, all right. What? That's legal. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Super stock. How you like it? All right, Jordan, Rob, and Terry. Out of the gate right there, Jordan 11-8. Rob with a 12-8, Terry with a 14-2.
4 minutes left.
All right, drivers with 130 down, 3:30 to go. Jordan out front, Rob in the 2, Terry in the 3. Jordan 10-9. What's up, Mr. Alexander? You cool. Gotta say hi to all the subscribers. Say hi to the subscribers.
3 minutes left.
Say hi, subscribers. All right, Jordan out front, Rob in the 2, Terry in the 3. All right, drivers, your race leader, Jordan, 26.5 flat, Rob 23.505, Terry 25.12. Look how fast Rob's car is. Down the straightaway?
2 minutes left.
Yeah, Rob's car's fast. All right, drivers. 1:15 left. Jordan out front. Robin at 2. Terry in at 3. All right, Jordan hot lap 10.6.
1 minute left.
Is this with the race battery? Is this with the 410?
45 seconds left.
All right, drivers. 30 seconds left, drivers. 30 seconds left. Jordan out front, 27.511. Robin at 2 spot, 22.5 flat. Terry on a 25.08. Up next is going to be AAA stock. Jordan, Melinda, Scott Kellum, and Tony. All right, drivers. Jordan's done. Terry's done. Keep going, Rob. Keep going.
All drivers are finished.
All drivers done. That is your race drivers. Jordan taking that one. 26.502.
Up next, race number 3. Mini Z stock. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is J-Lo, Melinda Allen, Kellum, Racer X. Racer X. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, AAA stock.
Melinda Allen. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. J-Lo.
Melinda, Kaya texted. All right. Your card just died? Oh. Hey, Rob. You're not in this one. You're not in this one. You're in the next one. All right, I need Marshall's Terry and Rob. Yeah, I split it up. All right, you guys ready? All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot.
Melinda Allen.
Oh, Kellen with a traction roll right there.
Rchq.
All right, we got Jordan across the line with a 27.5.11. Tony with a 26. Melinda with a 25. Scott Kellum with a 24. Now 26 now for Scott Kellum. All right, Jordan 27.506. Tony 26. Kellum 26. Melinda 25. Kellum 23. Oh, we got Jordan upside down. Massive mistake right there from Jordan. Jordan 27.504. Hot lap 11 flat. Tony to the point now. 25.503. Jordan 25.507. Melinda 25.508. Callum 24.503. Jordan 11 flat. Tony 11.5. Melinda with a 12.1. Callum 11.3. Melinda keeping it smooth and consistent right there. Jordan 25.5 flat. Tony 25.504. Melinda 25.509. Callum 25.509 as well. All right, Jordan, Tony, Scott, and Melinda. Jordan 26.505, Tony 25.501, Callum 25.505, Melinda 25.510. Oh, Callum upside down right there. Tony doing his best to avoid him right there. All right, Jordan, Tony, Melinda, and Scott Callum. Oh, Jordan stuffs Scott Callum right there. All right, Jordan, Tony, Scott Callum, and Melinda. So we got Tony to the point now. 25.5 flat. Jordan 25.501.
2 minutes
Melinda 24.505. Callum 23.502. All right, drivers Tony, Jordan, Melinda, Scott Kellum with 130 left. Drivers 130 left. Coming up next, heat 2 of 2. You guys are up next. It's going to be Terry, Rob, and Scotty.
One minute left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 1 minute left. Tony, Jordan, Melinda, and Scott Kellum.
$45 left.
All right, drivers, less than 40 seconds on the clock. Drivers, 40 seconds left. Tony, 26.510. Jordan, 25.501. Melinda, 24.504. Kellum, 23.506.
30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
All right. Tony still out front, 26.509. Jordan, 25.501. Melinda, 24.503. Kellum, 23.504.
J-Lo done. Kellum done.
All right. Jordan's done. Kellum's done. Keep going, Tony. Keep going, Tony. Keep going, Melinda.
Done.
Melinda's done. Just waiting on Tony.
All drivers
Tony
are
is
finished.
done. That is your race driver,
Race
Tony,
done.
taking that one.
The race is
26.514.
completed. Up next, race number 4. Mini Z Stock. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Terry Kello, Rob Allen, Scott Schluter.
First layer.
One minute to the start of the race. Rob Allen. 45 seconds to the start of the race. $30 seconds to the start of the race. $15 seconds to the start of the race. Terry Kello. Scott Schluter.
All right, all right. I need my marshals from the last race, please. Jordan, Scott Kellum, and Melinda. I need marshals. Marshals, please. Marshals, please. All right, Jordan, I need you to fix that rail. See that rail came out? Push it in like a button. Come on, Jordan. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Doesn't look like it. All right, drivers. You guys ready? Rob, you ready? All right, drivers. Feet behind the red line. Terry, Scotty. No hanging over the rail. All right, drivers. Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Final race qualifying round number 1. They're going to open up for practice once again. All right, this is the Point Series warm-up race right here. Everybody getting ready for that Point Series this Saturday. Well, I hate to tell you guys on the chat, I am not running the live chat anymore because we got spammed out a couple of weeks ago. So no more live chat. No more live chat. No more live chat. A few weeks ago, there was a guy on there, and he was just like blabbering and blabbering and blabbering, and it's just not worth it. So I discontinued the use of the live chat. All right, Jars, 120 down, 340 to go. Rob out front, 23.502. Scotty on a 19, Terry on a 17. All right, Rob, 24.512.
3 minutes
Scotty
left.
on an 18.5 flat, Terry 18.511. All right, drivers, we're looking at 230 down, 230 to go. Your race leader, Rob out front, 24.512. Scotty 19.512. Terry 18.507. All right, so we got Rob out front, 24.510. Scotty 19.503. Terry 18.502. All right, hot lap from Rob, 11.9. Oh, Rob gets tangled up with Scotty. All right, drivers, Rob 23.504, Scotty 19.506, Terry 19.510. Your race leader right there, Rob, working his way around that left side, coming out around King Kong. Rob on a 23.503 with a 5.
One minute left.
All right, drivers, less than a minute on the clock. Rob 23,505, Terry 19,5 flat, Scotty 19,509.
45 seconds left. $30 left.
All right, drivers less than 30 on the clock. Rob 23,504, Terry 25,13, Scotty 19,507.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers less than 10 seconds on the clock. Drivers keep smooth, keep it clean. Keep going. Your name is called done. Everyone is still live, even after the tone.
Rob Allen done.
All right, Rob is done. Terry, keep going.
Scott Schluter done.
Scotty's done. And Terry is
All drivers are
done.
finished.
That is your race,
Terry
drivers.
Callow done. The race is completed.
Rob taking that one, 23,501. All right, drivers, track is open for practice while I set round number 2.
Up next, race number 1. Kyosho Box Stock. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is J-Lo, Kellum, Racer X, Larry Patterson.
All right, drivers, we're going to get started with round number 2 at 7 o'clock. Drivers, 7 o'clock, round 2.
$16 minutes to the start of the race. $15 minutes to the start of the race. Larry Patterson. (13-4). 14 minutes to the start of the race. (13-2). 14-4. 13-9. 12-9. 13 minutes to the start of the race. 13-1. 13-2. 13-4. 13-1. 13-2. 12 minutes to the start of the race. 23.6. 14-9. 13-7. 11 minutes to the start of the race. 13-4. 12-8. 19 flat. 14-1. 10 minutes to the start of the race. 14-2. 13-7. 14-2. 13-5. 9 minutes to the start of the race. 14-1. 13-2. 14-8. Rob Allen. 13-8. 16-3. 13-3. 8 minutes to the start of the race. 12-1. 13-1. 12-4. 13-2. 12-6. 13-2. 12-5. 13-5. 7 minutes to the start of the race. 13-2. 23.8. 13-5. 13-5. 13-1. 20.5. 13-7. 14-5. 14-3. 6 minutes to the start of the race. 13-3. 13-1. 13 flat. 13-2. 5 minutes to the start of the race. 25.7. 14-4. 20.5. 4 minutes to the start of the race. Fifteen two. 13-9. 14-7. 3 minutes to the start of the race. 26.5. 16-4. 2 minutes to the start of the race. 1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers. Jordan, Scott, Callum, Tony, and Larry. Marshals, I'm going to need Melinda and Rob out to marshal, please.
Larry Patterson.
Not the offset.
Rchq. 26.3. Callum. 33.5. 15.7. 19 flat.
Waiting
12
on
more.
Jordan again. I know a hobby shop that sells those, Jordan.
18.5.
It's all right.
J-Lo. 37.7.
All right, we got Jordan checked. You guys all ready? Bridge is hot, drivers. Bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. All right, Jordan, Scott, Larry, Tony. That's your running order. Time to beat is going to be Jordan's 24.507.
Four minutes left.
All right, drivers, you heard lady, 4 minutes left. Callum out front, 25.508. Jordan, 25.509. Hot lap from Jordan, 11.9. Callum with a 12 flat. Tony with a 12.5. Larry with a 12.7. All right, drivers, Jordan, Scott, Terry, and Tony. Larry and Tony. That's your running order.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jordan, Scott, Kellum, Tony, and Larry. Jordan, hot lap 11.8, 25.510 pace. It tastes like black licorice, TJ. All right, Jordan, Scott, Tony, and Larry. That's your running order.
2 minutes left.
All right, drivers, your race leader right there. Jordan, 24.5 flat. Callum, 23.508. Larry, 21.503. Tony, 21.509. All right, drivers, Jordan, hot lap 11.8. Callum with a 12 flat.
One minute left.
All right, drivers,
45
45 seconds left. 25.509 come from Jordan. Callum on a 23.503. Larry, 22.513. Tony, 21.502.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
All right, drivers. Jordan out front. Callum on a 2. Tony in 3. Larry in the 4. All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, keep going. Your name is called. Done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, drivers. Jordan is done.
Callum done.
Callum's
Racer's
done.
done.
Tony's done. And Larry is
All drivers are
done.
finished.
That is your race,
Larry
drivers.
Patterson done. The race is completed.
Jordan taking that one, 24.501. All right, hopefully
next,
people are going to
race
be
number
bringing
2.
out LMs.
Super stock. Heat
Two
1 of 1.
separate classes.
Race order is J-Lo, Rob Allen,
Yeah, you were.
Terry Callow.
You're in race 4, right? Oh, I never printed it. That's round 1 still, huh? Here. Thank you. I forgot. All right, up next is going to be Superstock. Jordan, Rob, and Terry. Superstock. You guys are up. Jordan, Rob, and Terry.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Super Stock. You guys are up, Super Stock. Jordan chomping at the bit right there. Jordan with his brand new 3-0.
J-Lo. Rob Allen. Terry Callow.
All right, we got Rob and Terry checked. Jordan checked. You guys ready? Terry, you ready? You good, Terry? Rob, you good? All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean. Be smooth, Jordan. You got to be smooth. You have to be able to adapt, Jordan. Adapt. All right, Jordan, right there, 11.3. Now last time by 24.505 pace.
4 minutes left.
Jordan honing his skills right there. All right, so we got Jordan out front, Robin a 2, Terry in a 3. All right, all right. So we got Jordan out front, Robin a 2, Terry in a 3.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jordan on a 24.501 pace, high lap 11.3. Terry with a 14.1, Robin a 12.6. All right, drivers Jordan, Rob, and Terry. That's your running order. Your race leader right there down the back straightaway.
2 minutes left.
All right, Jordan right there, 11.2. 25.506 pace right there coming from Jordan. $11.1. All right, Jordan, Rob, Terry, that's your running order.
Left. 45 seconds left.
Oh, Jordan with a body pop right there. Oh, he gets it back on.
Thirty seconds left.
All right, Jordan, Rob, and Terry, that's your running order. With 20 seconds left, there's 20 seconds left. AAA stock, heat 1 of 2. You guys are up next.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, time has expired. Drivers, keep going. Your name is called. Done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, drivers. Keep going. Rob is done.
J-Lo done.
Jordan's done. Just waiting on Terry. And Terry is done. That is your race, drivers.
All
Jordan taking that one. 25-505.
The race is completed.
Jordan, let me see that thing. The car.
Up next, race number 3. Mini Z stock. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Kellum, Terry Kello, Scott Schluter.
I think this bearing is bad. Here. I'll work on it on the break.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, AAA stock. It's going to be Scotty, Terry, and Scott Kellum. You're up. What? What are all these?
I don't know what that mess is. Those are like they're all, it says Cal too.
No, California.
Terry Kello, Scott Schluter,
All right, all right. Marshals from the last race, please. Super stock. That was Jordan. Jordan and Rob. Scott Kellum, you going to skip or you going to make it? He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. All right, Scott Kellum, Terry, and Scotty. I'm waiting, no worries. You're not that far off. All right, drivers, all right.
Kellum.
You good, Scott? All right, drivers, bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Terry
You're not in
Kellum.
this one, Jordan.
Scott
Jordan, you are not in this race. No, you're. Oh, Marshall. You're supposed to Marshall. Marshall Terry, Superman. Jordan, Superman. All right, we got Scotty out front. Kelvin the 2. Terry getting marshaled up at Superman right there. I think you misunderstood the super stock needs to marshal. All right, driver Scott Kellum, Scotty, and Terry. That's your running order.
4 minutes
I
left.
totally thought Jesus was going to come race tonight. All right, Scott Kellum, Scotty, and Terry. That's your running order. All right, Kellum right there works his way around. King Kong onto the back straightaway. Kellum on a 25.03. 21.505. All right, Kellum, Scotty, and Terry. That's your running order. Kellum right there, 22.504.
3 minutes left.
All right, we got Kellum up to 23.504 now. Kellum trying to move it up into that A sort of. I think I'm going to run everyone all together. All right, Kellum, Scotty, and Terry. That's your running order. Apparently, you just have to restart the computer. I have no idea. All right, Kellum,
2 minutes
24.510.
left.
Scotty on a 19.508. Terry 17.507. Your race leader right there down the back straightaway. 24.508 right there. Coming from Scott Kellum with 145 left on the clock, drivers. 145 left. AAA stock heat 2 of 2. Our final race of qualifying coming up next. That's going to be Tony, Jordan, Melinda, and Rob coming up next. Marshall in the middle. Marshall in the middle. All right, Kellum, 23.503. $8 o'clock, mate. Yeah, on Wednesdays we try to do by the hour.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, 1 minute left. Kellum out front, Scotty in the 2, Terry in the 3.
Forty-five seconds left.
All right, Kellum, Scotty, and Terry, that's your running order. With 30 seconds left, there's 30 seconds left. We got Scott out front, Kellum out front, Scotty in the 2, Terry in the 3. Kellum with that hot lap, 11.5.
15 seconds left.
All right, drivers, as time is about to expire, drivers, keep going. So your name is called done. Everyone is still live, even after the tone. All right, everyone keep going. Keep going, drivers. Everyone's still live. Keep going, keep going.
Scott Schluter done.
Scotty's done.
Kellum done.
Kellum's done. And Terry is done. That is your race, drivers.
Terry Kellum done. The race is completed.
Kellum taking that one, 24.508.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, up next going to be Tony, Jordan, Melinda, and Rob.
Race
I
order
need
is
Scott, Scotty,
J-Lo,
and Terry.
Melinda Allen,
Drop your cars
Rob
and head
Allen.
back out to Marshall, please.
J-Lo. One minute to the start of the race. Rchq. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Tony, Jordan, Melinda, and Rob. You guys are up. AAA stock, last
15 seconds to the
qualifier
start
of
of
the
the race.
night. Melinda, turn your dual rate up a little bit. Up like 5.
Melinda Allen.
It's fine. I'm not making anybody listen to nothing. This is this is this is this is what Tony requested.
Oh, okay. Rocky Mountain High, John Denver. Terrible.
I didn't put it on.
Terrible.
Who put on Eagles radio? Who was
Rob
working this
Allen.
morning?
Disgusting.
That'd be Doug. No. It doesn't work that way. You gotta listen to commercials and all that stuff.
Oh my God. My collection, fine. Let's see what you got here.
All right, drivers. Bridge is hot. Drivers, bridge is hot. We got 2 marshals out there.
J-Lo.
Scotty making his way over.
Melinda Allen. Rob Allen.
All right, Jordan, 27,509 out of the gate. Rob on a 25, Melinda on a 24, Tony up to a 26. Time to beat's going to be 26,514.
He's whooping you, Jordan.
From Tony. We got Tony right there, 27,505 pace right there, that all yellow car.
Four minutes left.
All right, Tony, 11 flat, Jordan 11-3, Melinda 12-3, Rob 12-3. All right, we got Jordan, Tony, Melinda, and Rob. That's your running order. All right, Tony and Jordan right there coming together. Hey, Tony, you know I'm going to have to start giving you stop and goes, right?
Three minutes left.
All right, we got Jordan out front, 25,501. Tony, 25,507. All right, Jordan, 26,511 now. TQ pace coming from that orange with the black. All right, Tony with that hot lap, 11 flat. Jordan, 11-1. All right, Jordan, 26,510. Uh-oh, Tony grabbing a rail right there. Jordan out front, 26,509. Tony, 25,503. Melinda, 24,510.
Two minutes left.
All right, looks like Melinda needs to take off the Super G tires that are on her car. When did we go to Super G? In March? Still good though, right? She doesn't ever drive her car. Last time she drove it was Super G. All right, Jordan, Tony, Melinda, and Rob. That's your running order. All right, drivers with 110, drivers 110 left on the clock. Jordan out front, Tony in the 2, Melinda in the 3, Rob in the 4.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
All right, drivers with 40 seconds left, drivers 40 seconds left. Jordan out front, Tony in the 2, Melinda in the 3, Rob in the 4.
30 seconds left.
You want to see what an air unit pro look like?
Oh, what? All right, drivers with 15 seconds left. Drivers Jordan out
15
front,
seconds left.
26.508 pace. Tony on 25.508. Melinda 24.503 with a 7. Melinda looking to best her previous pace. All right, drivers, as time has expired, drivers, keep going. Your name is called. Done. Everyone is still alive. Keep going, drivers.
J-Lo done.
Jordan
Melinda
is
Allen
done. Melinda's done.
Rchq done. All
Tony's
drivers are
done.
finished.
Rob's done.
Rob
That is
Allen
race
done.
drivers.
The race is
Jordan taking
completed.
that one with the new TQ 26.507. All right, drivers, it's 7:40. We're going to start the mains at 8 o'clock, drivers. 8 o'clock mains.
Up next, race number 1. Kyosho box stock. A main.
All right, drivers, 8
Race
o'clock
order is
mains. We're going to
J-Lo,
start off with box
Kellum,
stock, then
Racer
super
X,
stock,
Larry Patterson.
and then AAA stock. All 7 drivers in the main. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock mains, Rob. Box stock race 1, super stock race 2, and all 7 drivers, AAA stock race 3.
Larry Patterson. Racer X.
All right, drivers, AAA stock, Jordan, Scott, Tony, and Larry. You guys are up. All right, drivers, all right. Different car, Scott? Scott? Different car? Oh. Oh, okay. All right. See ya. Thank you.
One minute to the
All
start
right,
of the
drivers,
race.
all right. Less than a minute. I need marshals. That's going to be Scotty, Terry, Melinda.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What happened, Larry? Oh. All right, Scotty, Terry, and Melinda.
30 seconds to the start of the race. J-Lo. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Hungry. Yeah, what? You're just off camera. It ends at the K. It was just barely like boop, 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 boop. All right. Just waiting on Scott Kellen to check. You need lap, Scott? All right, drivers, tracks closed. Drivers, tracks closed. Let's get them lined up on the straightaway. On pole is going to be Jordan Lawler. In that number 2 spot, it's going to be Scott Kellum. In the number 3 spot, it's going to be Tony Hall. And in that number 4 spot, it's going to be Larry Patterson. All right, drivers, you know the drill. Drivers ready. Uh-oh. What happened, Larry? Huh? Ah. All right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready.
The race is starting in less than 5.
All right, Jordan, a nice clean start. Kellum looking to take it over side by side. Racing action right there. Oh, Kellum gets run a little bit wide. Oh, Jordan grabs the rail. Tony spins it out right there. Uh-oh. So we got Jordan out front, Kellum in the 2. Tony in that 3 spot. All right, Jordan holding it down in that number 1 spot. Orange, black in the 1. All blue in the 2. The yellow car in the 3. White, blue in the 4. Oh, Larry looks really low in the front on one side. Oh, he needs a body tuck right there. Let them know, drivers. Let them know. Oh, we got Jordan upside down. Oh, Jordan, a huge mistake. Double mistake right there from Jordan. All right, so we got Kellen right
5
there
minutes
working his
left.
way around Godzilla. All right, so we got Scott, Tony, Jordan, and Larry. That's your running order. All right, Jordan right there down the back straightaway. Hi, Cora. How are you? All right, we got Scott, Tony, Jordan, Larry. Oh, Jordan makes the pass on Tony. Not sure what happened. What happened? Jordan put you in the wall? All right, Jordan right there trying to chase down Scott Kellum.
4 minutes
4.6 seconds was the gap that last time by. Now 4.4. Jordan taking 2/10 out of Scott Kellum that last time around. Jordan going to be coming up on the backside of Larry down the back straightaway. Larry stepping aside right there. Larry, if you need a body tuck, please let somebody know. Terry, tuck, body tuck, body tuck. All right, thank you very much. All right, so let's see. 3.8 was the gap. Now it is 3.1 seconds now separating first and second. Does Kellum have the battery to make it 3 more minutes, drivers? We are halfway down, halfway to go. So we got Kellum, Jordan, Tony, and Larry. That's your running order.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes left, drivers. You heard the lady, Kellum, right there through the jelly roll. Here comes Jordan through the jelly roll now. All right, Jordan, 2.1 seconds back that last time around. All right, 1.9 now, separating first and second. Jordan hammered down right there, down the back straightaway. Oh, Kellum makes a small mistake. Jordan right there up on the backside. That's your battle right there, 1, 2, and also your 3 right there in tow.
2 minutes left.
All right, so we got blue and orange. That's your 1-2 battle. Down the back straightaway. Jordan closing that gap through the jelly roll. Jordan going to need to make it clean. Oh, Kellum runs it wide. Oh, Kellum tries to take it back. Oh, Jordan runs it way wide right there. So we got Kellum right there out front. Jordan in the 2 with 1:30 left on the clock. There's 1:30 left. Jordan trying to close that gap, making a huge mistake. We got Kellum out front. Jordan in the 2. Oh, Jordan almost takes out Scott Kellum. Come on, drivers, keep it clean, keep it clean. Oh, Jordan up the inside right there. Kellum tries to take it back. Right there, Jordan holding it down now in that number 1 spot. Let's see if he can keep it smooth and clean. Oh, grabs another rail. Kellum takes it back. Down the back straightaway. Kellum coming across the line. Oh, Jordan takes out Kellum. All right, still battling it out right there with 50 seconds left on the clock, drivers. Blue is their leader. Orange in that 2 spot. No crashing, Jordan.
45 seconds left.
Don't take him out. Find a way by. Oh. Jordan right there lets Kellum back by with 30 seconds left. There's 30 seconds left. Oh, Kellum with a mistake. Jordan jumps back out to the 1. Jordan with a slew of mistakes right there. Comes across the line in that number 1 spot with 15
15
seconds
seconds
left.
left.
Drivers, keep it smooth, keep it clean. We got Jordan right there down the back straightaway. Callum right there down the back straightaway. This is going to be your final lap. Keep going, drivers, keep going. Tony, keep going. Everyone keep going. Jordan right there coming across the line. Jordan takes the win.
J-Lo done.
Callum in the
done.
2. Tony in
Larry
the
Patterson
3.
All
And
drivers
Larry
have
in the
finished.
4th spot.
Racing extended. The race is complete.
All right, Jordan taking that win. Jordan, Scott Callum, and Tony to the winner complete.
Up next, race number 2. Superstar. Amen. Race order is J-Lo, Rob Allen, Terry Collins.
All right, drivers Jordan, Rob, and Terry, Superstock, up next.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Jordan, Rob, and Terry.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I need my marshals, Jordan. Oh, no, it's going to be Scott Kellum and Larry. Marshals, please. Don't rush, Terry, don't rush. Waiting on Rob and Jordan. Yep.
Rob Allen. Terry Callow. J-Lo.
All right, drivers, all right. We got our racers. Where's my marshals? Scott Kellum and Larry. Larry Bale? Oh, he's over there. I was like, man, Larry packed up and shot out. No. All right, all right. Jordan, Rob, and Terry, this is going to be our super stock. It's like Jordan getting a little bit excited right there. Jordan. Jordan, bring your car over here. Jordan. Did you change that bearing? Is that better? Colin put this music on. All right, drivers. Is it better or worse? But pretty much same? I think you have a bad bearing. All right. Well, you're just going to have to race through it. All right, drivers, tracks closed. Drivers, tracks closed. Let's get them lined up on the straightaway on pole. It's going to be Jordan Lawler. In that number 2 spot, it's going to be Rob Allen. And in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Terry Callow. One more. All right, drivers, all right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready.
The race is starting in less than 5.
Oh, Jordan, bad start right there. Jordan dropping to the basement out of the gate. Rob to the point. All right, your race leader right there coming out onto the back straightaway. Terry. Oh, Terry runs a little bit wide. Coming out around King Kong. Here comes Jordan. We got Rob up around Godzilla. Keeping it smooth and clean. So we got Rob, Jordan, and Terry. All right, Jordan, next time around, pit lane. All right, Rob leading it out, 28, 6:10 pace, 6 minutes on the clock. 1 down,
left.
5 to go, drivers. 1 down, 5 to go. Your race leader. Rob Allen right there working his way through Godzilla. All right, Rob, Jordan, and Terry, that's your running order. All right, drivers, Rob. Hot lap 12 flat, Jordan with 11.3, Terry with a 13.5. There's your race lead battle right there between Rob and Jordan.
4 minutes left.
Rob keeping it smooth and clean. Jordan, don't hit him. You got to make a clean pass. Don't hit him. Oh, Jordan makes it stick right there, coming out of Godzilla. All right, So we got Jordan, Rob, and Terry. Oh, Marshall.
3 minutes left.
All right, we got Jordan out front, 10-9 hot lap right there coming from Jordan Lawler. That orange with the black roof down the back straightaway. Robbing that 2 spot with a 12 flat, Terry with a 13-0. All right, Jordan, Rob, and Terry, that's your running order. All right, Jarvis, 2:15 left. Rob and Terry coming together right there.
Two minutes left.
All right, Jarvis, 4 down, 2 to go. Jarvis, 4 down, 2 to go. We got Jordan still holding it down. All right, Jordan, Rob, and Terry, that's your running order. Here's the receiver. His receiver. The receiver.
1 minute left.
All right, drivers, you're the lady. Less than a minute on the clock. Jordan out front. Robin to 2. Terry into 3. Hot lap from Jordan, 10-9. Robin a 12 flat. Terry with a 13 flat.
45 seconds left. $30 left.
All right, drivers, you heard the lady. 30 seconds left. Jordan, Rob, and Terry, that's your running order.
$15 left.
All right, drivers, less than 15 seconds, 10 seconds left. Drivers, keep smooth, keep it clean. Jordan makes it by for one more lap. Jordan puts it in the rail. As time is about to expire, drivers, finish your laps. Your race will be done as you come across the line.
Rob Allen done.
Oh, Jordan really messed something up that time. All right, drivers, all drivers done. Actually, Terry, waiting on Terry. All right, drivers, race is done. Terry,
All drivers are
Jordan
finished.
taking
Terry
the
done.
win. Robin the 2 and Terry the 3. With Jordan, Rob, and Terry the winners of the lead. All right, up next going to be AAA stock. Jordan, Tody, Melinda, Scott, Rob, Terry, and Scotty. You guys are all up. I don't know if I'm going to have any
1 minute to
marshals
start
for
the
this
race.
race. Oh, I just heard a volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Thirty seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Kellum. Rchq.
But I still had no idea this was her singing this song. All right, all right. I'm going to need some volunteer marshals for this one.
Melinda Allen. Rob Allen.
I want to say maybe the most common place is going to be right in front of that Kyosho sign. Huh? In front of the Kyosho sign? You want to go back in that chair over there, Larry?
Scott Schluter. Terry Callow.
All right, looks like Jordan not going to make this one or what? Are they hot? Yeah, that's perfect. He's going to have to be smart. All right, guys. You guys all ready? Wait on Jordan.
J-Lo.
All right, all right. All right, drivers. All right, on pole is going to be Jordan Lawler. In that 2 spot, it's going to be Tony Hall. In the number 3 spot, Melinda. In the number 4 spot, it's going to be Scott Kellum. In the number 5 spot, it's going to be Rob Allen. In the number 6 spot, it's going to be Terry Callow. And in the number 7 spot, it's going to be Scotty. All right. Looking good. All right, drivers, we got 6 minutes of AAA stock coming up. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready.
The race is starting in less than 5.
Oh, Jordan sleeping off the line. Oh, restart. Miss Alexander. Melinda's upside down. Girls. Marshalls. Kick your shoes off. All right. There you go. Perfect. You're good right there. All right, Cora. I want you to go stand right in front of Grandma. Very last race of the night. All right, drivers, all the way to the red. Perfect. All right, drivers ready. You guys ready? All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Round 2 on the tone. All right, Jordan off the line. Not quite sure what happened to Scott Kellum right there. All right, drivers, your race leader right there is going to be the orange with the black, yellow in the 2, multicolor in the 3, orange, blue in the 4, blue, white in the 5. Terry with the red car in the 6th spot. All right, we got Jordan out front, Tony in the 2, Melinda in the 3, Kellum in the 4, Robin in the 5, Terry in the 6, Scotty in the 7. All right, Tony and Melinda right there dicing it up. That's their 2-3 spot. Tony's got some motor right there. 11.8 hot lap. Jordan with a 11.2. Oh, Melinda getting a little bit tangled up with Scotty right there. Losing a little bit of time. All right. Oh, Scott Kellum grabs that the nipple right there. Oh, gets tangled up with Terry. Rob's right there as well. So we got Kellum and Rob right there racing it up, coming up around the Jelly Roll, up around Godzilla. Your race leader right there with Melinda. That's your race leader. All right, Jordan, Tony, Melinda, Rob, Scotty, Terry, and Scott. Scott Kellum and Terry Scotty. All right, Jordan right there working his way through. Here comes Melinda and Scott Kellum. Oh, Kellum with a traction roll. All right, Melinda right there just behind Rob. That's your 4 and 3 right there. All right, caution on the left side. Caution left side. All right, so we got Jordan, Tony, Melinda, Rob, Scott, Terry, and Scotty. All right, Jordan right there coming through Batman, up around Godzilla, Marley. All right, quiet, Marshals, quiet. Just stand, Cora, just stand right there next to Marley. All right, Jordan, Tony, Melinda, Scott, Kellum,
3
Rob,
minutes
Terry,
left.
and Scotty. All right, let's see. Close battle right there between Kellum and Rob. Kellum and Rob right there racing it up. Melinda right there behind Terry, your race leader right there through the jelly roll. Your 2 spot right there, Tony, keeping his nose clean right there. That all yellow car down the back straightaway, sitting in that number 2 spot. He's got Jordan right there putting the pace in. Oh, Tony upside down. Terry upside down. Oh. Terry with a body off. So we got Jordan, Tony, Melinda, Scott, Callum, Rob, Scotty, and Terry. Terry with that body coming off right there. All right, your race leader,
2 minutes
Jordan,
left.
right there, working his way through the jelly roll, putting the move on Rob, getting through back traffic. Your race leader right there, Jordan, down the back straightaway. Tony in that number 2 spot right there, 11.6 seconds back from your race leader. Melinda just 1.4 now back from Tony. All right, Melinda losing a little bit of time, 2.5 seconds back from Tony. Tony gets tangled up. Melinda takes over that number 2 spot. All right, so we got Melinda right there working her way through that multicolor. Go from the other side. Go from the other side. Uh-oh, Callum upside down. All right, Melinda right there keeping it smooth and clean, sitting in that number 2 spot. 21 seconds back from your race leader. Tony,
1 minute
4.5
left.
back from Melinda. Caution, caution. All right, Jordan, Melinda, Tony, Scott, Kellum, Rob, Scotty, and Terry.
45 seconds left.
Oh, got Scott Kellum upside down right there at King Kong. Larry getting a workout. We're keeping you young, Larry?
30 seconds left.
All right, Jars, less than 30 on the clock. Jordan, Melinda, Tony, Scott Kellum, Rob, Scotty, and Terry.
$15 seconds left.
All right, Jars, less than 15 on the clock. Oh, caution on the back straight, caution back straight. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, drivers, as time has expired, drivers, race to the line, drivers, race to the line.
Melinda Allen done. J-Lo done.
All right, Jordan's
Terry
done, Melinda's done, Tony's
Kellum
done,
done.
Scott
Scott done.
Kellum done,
Terry Callow done.
Terry's done, and Rob out.
drivers
Looks
are
like
finished.
all
The
drivers
race is
done. That
completed.
is your race drivers. Jordan taking the win, Melinda in the 2, and narrowly Tony in the 3 spot. 1/10 of a second separating Melinda and Tony. All right, drivers, I need Jordan, Melinda, and Tony to the winner's circle, please. Two-take. All right, guys, thank you guys for coming out to our Wednesday night race program. What a hoot that was. Jordan, Melinda, and Tony right there at our final podium of the night. This Saturday is our point series for all for Mini Z. The Mini Z track is not for acrobatics there, Mr. Alexander. All right, drivers. Thank you once again. Thank you guys very much. Don't forget, pay your bills, clean up your pit spots. And we'll see you guys on Saturday. The track is open for test and tune on Thursday and Friday. All right, drivers, thank you guys once again. We'll see you guys on the next one.